Hey guys, Jsnow, and the loot I was gonna loot just disappeared, so that's great. That was gonna do for the video. But anyway, we have LootAppraiser. So what is LootAppraiser? So LootAppraiser shows you the estimated values of the items depending on what add-on you have installed. So you need the add-on LootAppraiser, and you need either a Trade Skill Master, which is a very advanced add-on for Auction House. If you're serious about making gold, you need Trade Skill Master anyway. But if you're looking for something simple, which I'm going to use in the video, it's just Undermine Journal. So what does it do exactly? So it's going to show you what the item values are in the loot box. So I'm going to actually close this. Let's set it up first before we do anything. The setup was a pain. For some reason I couldn't get it to work forever, and then I finally figured it out. It was pretty annoying. But anyways, what you need to do first is hit escape, go to interface, go to add-ons, go to LootAppraiser, and then you're going to have a quality filter. So the quality filter is uncommon, so you don't want grays and commons showing up. So we're just going to leave it at uncommon. Go to alert threshold. So depending on your price source, if it's not worth, it's set at 100 to begin with. I just set it to 1, so pretty much everything shows up. Oh man, how did this guy even see me? Alright, let's go. Alright, so what do you call it? So the gold alert threshold is 1. If you set it to 100, that means only items that are worth 100G will show up, etc., etc. So if you don't like spam, set that a little bit higher than 1. You want to ignore random enchants checked all the time, because you're mostly farming transmog gear when it comes to this add-on. I mean, you can farm other stuff, but it's mostly used for transmog. And then, what do you call it? Suppress start session. I have this unchecked, so what you actually need to do with this is, I have it unchecked. You can have it checked or unchecked, but what do you call it? What you need to do is, let's go back to the add-on itself. So every time you start the add-on, you have to hit a new session. Now, I didn't know this, so I was looting and wondering why isn't it coming up. So you have to shift-click to start a new session. So let's shift-click this, and make sure it's running. It will show you the time and the instance, etc. If you leave the instance, it still goes, so that's good, I think. So we'll keep the, what do you call it, that on. So let's go back to our interface. Alright, so make sure you have the session started, otherwise nothing's going to show up. You can ignore soulbound items when looted. This is up to you. And then there's also auto sell, auto destroy, auto repair. I have auto sell and auto repair set. Now, the most important thing, of course, is the price source. So I'm using the Undermine Journal add-on. So that will be I'll put it in the description below, so if you guys want to grab that one. Otherwise, if you're using TSM, TSM should show up on this. And then you want to pick a pricing source. So, for example, let's exit this. This Crystallized War Axe, which I somehow got, what do you call it? It has a 3-day price, a 14-day price, median, mean, etc. So I usually use the 14-day price, because I feel like that's just the fair price all around. It's not too low, not too high. But you can use whatever price you want, of course. So let's go back to the interface. And then what you want to do in price source is click, look for your price. So I have 14-day price already checked. So that's good to go. Notifications. So this was a big pain. The easiest one for me to do was the channel, and then just put it on a certain channel. But you don't want to spam, the chat doing this. So it will literally spam trade for you if you loot in the city or something like that. So you definitely don't want to do that. So instead, go to, usually I just use default, but you can also use other chats, even raid warning if you want to be blasted every 5 seconds, etc. Enable toast was already checked. It didn't seem to affect anything. I don't know what it does, to be honest, but I just leave it checked because it's just checked, so don't play with it, I guess. And then for play sound, you can have your own sound when it plays. So for example, there's a whole bunch, so I have the level up sounds. That's, you rarely hear that sound anymore, so what do you call it, playing max level characters, so I just leave that checked. Next is display. So for display, I increased the looted item list number of rows a little bit. I have show looted item value checked, show currency looted checked, show items checked, show noteworthy items checked. And then everything else is pretty much unchecked except for show minimap icons, just so I can get to the minimap really quick. There's a lot of other options and stuff, but I feel like it's just, you don't really need it. And then that's it to the setting up the add-on. So let's click OK. So let's show you exactly what it does. So alright, so we got our first green. So you have to pay attention because it goes really quickly, but this is what it does. So I'm going to pick up the green. And as you can see, the level here, I should say, the level up sound went off. And then in the bottom corner over here, the item shows up. Now, for some reason, I couldn't find any way to move this, which is unfortunate because I would love this to be somewhere in the middle of my screen. It does say on the add-on page that some of your interface add-ons might mess around with this. So that could be why, because I'm using, I'm using dominoes and stuff like that, so that could be the reason why it goes to the bottom. But otherwise, the most important thing, obviously, is when you go to your chat window, it will show you how much the item is worth. So right now, I put 14-day price, so $11.79, that is correct. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more WoW add-ons, and I'll see you guys next time.